Hey guys, I was excited to see how excited you were to start searching for pictures to do this basic animation assignment. I will show you again what it looks like. Oops, that's not what it was. Okay. It's just a picture of a woman running, and she just runs up to the front of the screen. It could be better, you know, I could have gotten rid of the outline around her, but that would have meant taking it into Photoshop, and I just wanted this to be a basic thing, so. If it's sluggish, it doesn't look good, but if you just race it through, it looks much better. My name is flashing on the bottom as I flip from side to side. I'm not crazy about that, but I want your name on there. That way I remember it was your slide who it went with. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to just do a basic animation like this. And here's how I did it. I found, it looks like two different pictures, but I think I found a few different pictures. Like there, she looks like she's running away. So a few different pictures that looked like they might be a runner in sequence if you watched it quickly. You can tell here she has a hat on, here she doesn't. There she has a hat on, there she doesn't. So it changes a little bit, but if you aren't paying close attention to detail, maybe you won't notice. But here's how I did that so that I can make sure that I positioned them well. I basically took those pictures and I just pasted them in order all on one slide. You can see that I had this hidden so that you couldn't see it. But this was my master slide. And so from my master slide, I just duplicated. Let's unhide this. Okay, let's work with this one. Duplicate slide. And now that I have my master slide, all I have to do is delete the stuff that I don't want. So I deleted those guys. And now I will duplicate this and pull it in front. And now I have to delete the girl in the back because I've used her. Oops. And I will come over here and duplicate. There we go. And duplicate slide. And now I got to get rid of the last two girls because I've already used them. Duplicate. Oops, I duplicated the wrong thing. Let's just go up to undo a couple times. There we go. Actually, no. I want to delete that. I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. And it's best to keep the duplicate thing in the back if you can somehow. Like, maybe I'll duplicate it back here, and now I'll just delete from this one. That way that duplicate is behind everything. And you may notice, as I got closer to her being in the front of the screen, I made her a little bit bigger, because as people get closer to you, objects and people will get bigger. So you want to increase the size a little bit. You can see my name came off on that one. I can either undo or just go to another page and copy and paste. Of course, it may copy and paste in a different place. So that's the risk of that. So you just need to remember which one you deleted last or used last and move one over and delete those around it. I'm having trouble with my name here. Okay. If you want, you could move your name. You could have your name kind of moving across the screen as your characters do. It can move up and down. So it's no problem if you want your name to move. But that's the basic process. You just highlight those that you don't want, delete. That name, man. And then paste. And I got rid of my duplicate document. Okay, here's my duplicate. Drag it to the back. And there it is. There goes the name again. There we go. That was my duplicate. You guys need to remind me to duplicate again before I get rid of my duplicate. Okay, so here's my duplicate. Duplicate. It's the woman with the hat. There we go. Duplicate. Back to the woman with the hat. So I'm not expecting you to have identical pictures where it's slightly moved. We'll get into that later. But all you need to do is just have some similar pictures where it looks like something's moving. You could choose one picture. It's a little bit more complex to choose something with limbs like this. So just try to look for something close. If you're having a hard time trying to find pictures that are close, then you can narrow your search in Google. I should have put this in another video, but I don't feel like making a bunch of videos. Gotta get rid of her. And then the last one is just the woman in the front. Okay, so here we go again. The faster you click, the more realistic it looks. Okay, this is pretty obvious. I just put an icon on the next slide. I left that. I added an icon and just made a new slide, and each slide I added a different icon. So that's just an extra bonus that you can do if you finish early. Another thing that you can do is you can go to File, Publish to Web, Advance every second. And then Publish. You want to publish. And then this is what you'll change right here. 1,000 frames, well, 1,000 milliseconds equals a second. You want this to be, I believe, a lower number so it goes faster. So you'll have to copy this over to a document, and then you can change the length of that, and then when you post it, it's going to go real fast. So let me see if I can just do that right here. So let's change this to